Hello, I'm Aaron Padua Evans, the Arkansas State EMS Director, along with David Rudney, Arkansas Stroke Registry Manager. The purpose of this video is to provide guidance and information on the Arkansas Stroke Pilot Project guidelines. In the next few minutes, you're going to hear about stroke recognition, the Arkansas Trauma Communication Center, patient transport, EMS short form, Arkansas Stroke Ready Hospital components. As we all know, EMS plays a critical role in the emergency care of acute stroke patients. EMS use decreases time to hospital arrival and increases the ability to implement acute stroke triage and interventions. Data shows patients arriving by EMS receive CT scans significantly faster than those arriving by private transport. There is treatment if you act fast. Remember, time flies when you're having a stroke.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Time to call 911 and get them to a hospital immediately. Learn body language and spot a stroke fast.
As we all know, most calls for stroke begin with a call for help. Unit 3, incoming emergency. You have a possible stroke patient. Please respond.
Unit 3 copy. We're en route.
Unit 3, further information. Your patient is approximately 65 years old and found by family member. Caller states patient is disoriented and slurring her speech.
Unit 3 copy. We are on scene.
Early recognition on scene can save your patient's life. For the purpose of this pilot, we are using the FAST stroke scale. Please use this scale when documenting on the EMS short form. If you need, please by all means document what you need for your personal EPCR data, whether it be the LA stroke scale, the Cincinnati stroke scale, or any one that you use. But for the purpose of the stroke pilot and the pilot alone, please use the FAST stroke scale. You're now looking at the EMS short form. For this pilot, please fill out this form and leave with the hospital. Fill out the top with the pertinent patient information. And then for the pilot, please make sure that you're filling out this central information right here. Make sure that you have the pre-hospital stroke scale performed, the FAST, that ATCC was contacted, the stroke alert was called to the hospital by EMS, and it's very, very imperative that you add the last known well time. You'll see at the bottom left corner, there is a unique identifier that you'll be given after calling the ATCC. The number will begin with the letter S and have 6 numerics to follow. Please make sure this information is on this form and is left at the hospital, as it will follow the patient through its treatment all the way to completion of the information put in the stroke registry. Finally, please be sure you sign it with your name and your title as well as your partner and the time of the care of transfer. The EMS stroke sequence starts with pre-hospital care, whether it's BLS, advanced life support, or air medical. No matter what mode of transportation, you're going to have to make a decision. And that's based on distance, the ATCC's recommendation, patient preference, and if they're possibly on diversion status. But most importantly, make sure you're getting your patient to the most appropriate hospital, which could be an Arkansas Stroke Ready Hospital, Primary Stroke Center, an ARSAVES hospital, Mercy Telestroke Hospital. You're now going to hear from David about the components of the Arkansas Stroke Ready Hospital designation.
Thank you, Aaron. In fall 2016, the Health Department launched the Arkansas Stroke Ready Hospital Designation Program. Governor Hutchinson participated in our certification ceremony. When you become a designated Arkansas Stroke Ready Hospital, you demonstrate to the community you meet standards to support better outcomes for stroke care. These standards include having 24/7 emergency department coverage, a designated stroke coordinator, a standardized acute ischemic stroke protocol, as well as transfer and transport protocol, 24/7 physician availability, either a neurologist on-site or telestroke coverage, 24/7 CT availability, hospital lab staff 24/7, and participation in the Arkansas Stroke Registry. During the Health Department's Stroke Ready certification site visits, we identified recommendations for a number of hospitals. These include performing practice drills using telemedicine equipment on a monthly basis, increasing education of stroke protocols with the hospital teams and local EMS, providing feedback on patient diagnosis and outcome to EMS, participating in continuous stroke education such as advanced stroke life support, and reviewing performance data to continuously improve patient care. The Arkansas Stroke Registry gives you the ability to track, measure, and improve patient care. You probably heard the quote from Peter Drucker, "What's measured improves." Participating in the registry helps ensure adherence to the latest evidence-based guidelines from the American Heart Association and American Stroke Association. It is important to collect data for all stroke patients into the American Heart Association's Get With the Guidelines Stroke Patient Management Tool, which populates the registry. If you're not sure if a particular case should be input, just go to the coding instructions within Get With the Guidelines. Log in at qi.outcome.com. Click on the PMT Resources toolbox. Click on Coding Instructions. Scroll down to Entry Criteria, ICD-10 codes for cases to include, and inclusion and exclusion criteria. When inputting charts during the EMS Stroke Pilot Program, please keep in mind two key points. First, make sure to enter cases within 30 days of patient discharge or patient seen during the pilot period of August 1st, 2016 through January 31st, 2017. Normally, we have a 90-day window, but are asking pilot cases be input faster. And second, input the ATCC patient identifier in the right place within Get With the Guidelines to allow us to tie the pre-hospital and in-hospital data together. You can see here an example of the EMS handoff form Aaron described with the ATCC identifier filled out in the bottom left of the blue box. The ATCC identifier needs to be input into Get With the Guidelines. Before saving your stroke chart as complete, this data needs to be entered under the Optional Fields tab, field number 1. So those are the key points about the stroke registry. Input cases within 30 days of discharge during the pilot, and input the ATCC identifier. I'll return control to Aaron to wrap things up.
Thank you, David, and thank you everyone to watching this for being part of our stroke pilot team. We appreciate you going the extra mile to make this happen. We cannot do this without you and commend you for your efforts in working as a team with the health department to reduce the impact of stroke in our state. As they say, there's never any traffic on the road to the extra mile. Thank you for watching this video. Please contact David or me anytime with questions or if we can be of any help to you in any way. Thank you.